Good evening and welcome to the evening news for today, Friday, April 8th, 2022. I am Timothy Jaikaran. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's take a look at some of the lead stories tonight. CARICOM'S food security vision reaching global players, says President Ali. Guyana gets CARICOM support from AGRI-INVESTMENT Forum and EXPO. Use of modern technology in firefighting vital to oil and gas sector, says Minister BENN. Government assisting with radiation treatment for cancer patients, says Dr. Anthony. Alleged MUDWATA corrupted, charged for cyberbullying. SWAN team wanted for killing SOESDYKE man. Now for the news in detail. President Dr. Irfan Ali, who is leading the Caribbean Community's Food Security Initiative, has disclosed that there is widespread interest being shown by global investors in the 25 to 2025 initiative that is aimed at ensuring food security in the region. Vanu Manichan reports.
President Irfan Ali made this remark at the launch of the inaugural Agri-Investment Forum and Expo, which will be held in Guyana from May 19 to 21. Under the theme Investing in Vision 25 by 2025, the event is aimed at promoting and improving the region's productivity and resilience of its agri-food systems. According to the head of state, the initiative is already gaining interest from major potential investors.
And as an emerging oil and gas producer, I am proud to say that 97% of the conversation in the UAE surrounded food security and agricultural development for the region. 97% of the conversation, and I'm very, very proud of that. And sometimes we believe things go unnoticed. But our vision in CARICOM is already touching different corners of the globe. To the extent that the Minister of Finance this week was able to get the full commitment of IDB Invest to be part of the 25 by 2025 vision.
In fact, Ali disclosed that at least 20 international companies, as well as global dealers in the food trade industry, will be attending the event next month.
In the UAE, we have been able to secure in attendance at this forum 4 of the largest buyers and distributors of food and agricultural products. They will be coming here to be part of the expo to look at the opportunities. But more than buying and distribution, they invest in the agricultural potential of countries. They put the capital in and they derive the product as the output. And what are they targeting? Coffee, cocoa, spices, sugarcane. These are some of the target areas that they are looking at.
To this end, the Guyanese leader posited that he is not worried about financing to ensure the region's food security. He noted, however, that partnership within the region is key to achieving the 25% reduction of the region's import bill by 2025.
We cannot do this without each other. The region must understand that we are all partners in this. We can't restrict each other. We can't be barriers to each other. For it to be successful, we have to facilitate each other. We must have a win-win scenario. And that is what we want to create. Build an agricultural system, a food system that is victorious for every single stakeholder involved. At the end of the day, healthier food, more cost-effective prices for the population, and greater economic opportunities through job creation for the people in this region.
Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manichan.
We are once again joined by Vanu Manichan. This time, she reports that countries within the Caribbean community are in full support of Guyana's efforts to reduce the region's high food import bill through the 25 by 2025 initiative that is being spearheaded by President Dr. Irfan Ali. VANU reports that several regional stakeholders are being asked to participate in the Agri-Investment Forum and Expo that will be hosted in Guyana from May 19th to 21st to bring together producers, importers and exporters, investors and other players.
The inaugural Agri-Investment Forum and Expo was launched on Friday under the theme Investing in Vision 25 by 2025. Speaking at the launch, Guyana's Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa, whose ministry is collaborating with the CARICOM'S Secretariat to host the event, said among the objectives of the forum is to create opportunities that will promote food security in the region.
This event will be one of the many to pave new pathways for achieving the 25 by 2025 vision. This forum provides a unique platform to nurture, develop and expand our partnership base even further. We must seize this opportunity. We and the rest of the Caribbean region stand only to benefit.
CARICOM's Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett pointed out that there is no better time than now to do what is needed to better withstand future crises as a region.
The time for bold and decisive action is now. This is the clearest opportunity for the CARICOM region to seize control and chart its own destiny in food and nutrition security. We must get it right if we are to grow our agri-sector and develop our economies. Too often as a region, we have not been able to take advantage of what is right in front of us, and we will do that now.
A major stakeholder in working towards achieving the 25 by 2025 target is the private sector, both locally and regionally, which has lauded the upcoming event. In fact, the Agri-Investment Forum and Expo, which will be held at the Arthur Chong Conference Center, will also see participation by other Caribbean nations including Belize, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Barbados, with whom Guyana has been working closely to enhance trade.
This is now our mission. I trust and pray that those of us who come to Georgetown on May 19th will find it possible, therefore, to pull together all aspects of the plan necessary, from planting, from rearing livestock, to logistics, to marketing, to packaging, and of course, to advertising and being sensitive to the likes and dislikes of our population. Because if we don't give them something with which they're familiar, they are likely to want to purchase, and they will not necessarily achieve the ends that we want to achieve.
Already, some 20 international companies, 33 regional companies and 53 local companies, and at least 4 global institutions have confirmed their participation in the Agri-Investment Forum and Expo that will be held from May 19 to 21st in Guyana. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manakchand.
Adequate training for firefighters and the use of modern technology in firefighting are paramount to the development of Guyana's booming oil and gas sector, says Home Affairs Minister BENN. He was on Thursday delivering the feature address at the Guyana Fire Service Annual Officers Conference at the Police Officers Training Center, Eve Leary, Georgetown. Here are the details from Fiona Morrison.
The conference is being held under the theme Strengthening Our Capabilities Through Training and the Use of Technology for a Safe Guyana.
There have been a lot of bringing in of new assets, bringing in or looking at new approaches in respect of the technology, which is a theme of this conference, to fight fire and to avoid the loss of life and risk due to fire and of properties.
He stated that he is very happy with the performance of the fire service, noting that he has observed a re-energized fire service under the leadership of Chief Fire Officer Gregory Wickham.
In re-energizing, we have to have better contact with not only the homeowners in terms of fire prevention, but also in terms of business people, persons who are involved in commerce, in business, And of course, the question which is now upon us and the responses we have to make in respect of the development of the oil and gas sector and the technologies which are now appropriate to fight fires related to oil and gas operations. And so this is now way beyond the questions of a gas station or a place which makes oxygen like Dopal or other places, but it's a much bigger thing. And so our awareness, our training has to be stepped up to advance to the level where we can use the appropriate technology to fight fires related to the new developments in oil and gas.
Despite there being many fires recently, in particular the fire which was maliciously set to the Brigdam police station, Minister BENN reported that the Guyana Fire Service has recorded a 22% reductions in fires for 2021.
In spite of all the distress and trauma we've had, some loss of life, we've had a 22 or some % reduction in total fires over the past year in 2021. Not to say that we have not had big challenges in respect of fires. Many of the fires which we have had were maliciously set, and the most prominent victim has been the Guyana Police Force, which would have lost 3 or 4 buildings, particularly the Brigdam Police Station, and also I think we lost 2 schools. So the question of the threat of fire in terms of prevention and the question of the response, the assertiveness of the response and the alacrity with which response is so important.
Since the government assumed office, it has made great efforts to modernize the fire service. Recently, over 100 fire hydrants were serviced and replaced in Georgetown. Shortly, several fire hydrants will be installed in other regions. Already, over 20% of works have been completed on the new $614 million fire service headquarters at Homestretch Avenue, Georgetown.
Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony on Friday disclosed that the government is assisting cancer patients who require radiation treatment, a treatment not offered at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. More details in this Shane Marks report.
Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony made this announcement during his daily COVID-19 update on Friday. The minister stated that the Health Ministry provides assistance to cancer patients who require radiation treatment, a treatment not offered at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation.
There are persons who would need radiotherapy. While we ourselves do not have the machines to do the radiotherapy, we would normally refer people to the Cancer Institute, which is located in the GPHC compound. That's a private institution. But once we refer people there, generally we'll assist in paying for the cost of treatment at that facility. So there's a procedure of how to get the assistance, but we generally would pay for our patients to get radiotherapy there.
In addition, the health minister noted that medication assistance is also offered to cancer patients.
One, if they're attending the clinic at the Georgetown Public Hospital, the medication that they need, we can source that medication. That's generally the medications are quite costly, but we are able to buy it for our patients. So I know a lot of breast cancer patients have benefited from the medication that we offer at the hospital.
Only recently, the government chose the health ministry on Friday handed out a whopping $47.4 million to dialysis patients, which will assist them with their treatment. This mechanism comes under the newly introduced $600,000 per patient assistance that will be allotted yearly. 79 persons would have collected their checks during an event at the Arthur Chang Conference Center. In this year's budget, the government allocated $180 million to support some 300 dialysis patients who require a series of dialysis treatments. Shane Marks, The Evening News.
35-year-old Kieran Bruce, who allegedly carries on his activities under the disguise of cartoon character MUDWATA, was on Friday released on $100,000 bail for a cyberbullying offense. Bruce of SOESDYKE Back Road, East Bank, Demerara, was arraigned in the Diamond Grove Court of Magistrates Sunil Scarce, before whom he pleaded not guilty to a charge detailing that he used the computer system to subject another person to public ridicule, contempt, hatred, or embarrassment. He will return to court on April 29, 2022. In January, Bruce and several other persons were arrested and questioned for disguising themselves under the cartoon character MUDWATA, following a report made by Editor-in-Chief of Big Smith Newswatch, Leroy Smith. The police had seized several pieces of electronic equipment, as well as several voice messages, which when analyzed matched the MUDWATA commentary. Smith had offered a $1 million reward for the proper identity of the cartoon character after he was attacked by MUDWATA. The police are obliged under the provisions of the Cybercrime Act 2018 to investigate any report made in respect to cyberbullying, a legislation that was passed under the previous APNU AFC administration. Coming up, KANU collaborates with sectoral agencies to tackle drugs in schools, and SWAN team wanted for killing SOESDYKE man.
Your child needs nutrients every day. Enfagrow has DHA and iron, which supports your child's mental development. Enfagrow has components which cow's milk does not contain. Support your toddler's growth and complement their diet with Enfagrow. Let's fuel the wonder.
This product is not intended to be a substitute for breast milk. Mental development depends on various factors such as stimulation and adequate nutrition. Commercial cow's milk does not contain DHA but contains calcium and other nutrients.
Looking to bring your dream home to reality or simply taking on a home improvement project? Then National Hardware Limited is where you should start. Let us put that touch to your home. Choose from over 1,000 Berger Paint original hues for any surface. We are known for our trusted brands such as Westinghouse, Philips, Satco, Rubbermaid, Pyrex, Gibson Home, and so much more. National Hardware Limited, your do-it-best store, located in downtown Georgetown and industrial site Rijnveld.
Play our virtual Chick Chick game today and get a chance to win big. With over 450 draws, 3 dices, and 52 bet types to choose from. You can also be a winner with SuperBet. Visit www.superbet.gy or any one of our agents closest to you. Play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 18 years and over.
Your child needs nutrients every day. Enfagrow has DHA and iron, which supports your child's mental development. Enfagrow has components which cow's milk does not contain. Support your toddler's growth and complement their diet with Enfagrow. Let's fuel the wonder.
This product is not intended to be a substitute for breast milk. Mental development depends on various factors such as stimulation and adequate nutrition. Commercial cow's milk does not contain DHA but contains calcium and other nutrients.
Welcome back. You're watching the evening news. As the use of illicit drugs becomes more frequent among school children, the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit will be working along with the Education Ministry and other agencies to tackle this issue. Here are the details from Fiona Morrison.
This is according to KANU's head, James Singh. He was at the time responding to questions from journalists about what the agency is doing to stop the use of exotic drugs in schools.
Identified that there are several new types of drugs prevalent now into the society, both within various communities. And we're working very closely within those communities, as well as with the development or the current plan, National Drug Strategy Master Plan, that involves different ministries, Ministry of Health, Social Protection, Education. So we're working with Ministry of Education and other agencies to sensitize and to develop a program that allows us to go into the various schools around the region, sensitize persons about the effects of narcotics.
While the main target audience will be students, James noted that the program will see teachers playing a crucial role in its implementation and effectiveness.
Identifying, so it's not only just working with the students, but also working with the teachers. They must be able to see the behavioral patterns of persons. That gives us a better idea if persons are on drugs or something else, so we can work with them.
As such, Singh is appealing to citizens to provide the unit with information regarding those who are engaging in selling narcotics.
But as you have seen recently, we're doing a lot of work in various communities, and the aim here is to target persons who are engaged in selling narcotics, regardless of whether it's close by a school or even within that community itself. And that's why, again, I will ask, since I have you here, the various communities, if you know persons that are engaged in selling narcotics within your community, near to a school, anywhere, let us know confidentially and we will take the necessary action.
Last Saturday, Kanu destroyed over $2.5 million in drugs seized during the previous year, which consisted of 2.1 tons of cannabis and 41 grams of cocaine. Already for 2022, Kanu has made several massive drug busts, confiscating millions of dollars in cocaine, cannabis, and ecstasy pills.
The Guyana Police Force has issued a wanted bulletin for a 19-year-old Joshua Williams for questioning in relation to the murder of Joseph Davis. The last known address of the teenager has been given as SWAN Village, SOESDYKE Linden Highway. Police have said that the murder was committed on March 28, 2022 at SOESDYKE East Bank, Demerara. The police are urging anyone with information that can lead to the arrest of Williams to contact them on telephone numbers 216-0251, 216-0254, 444-3429, 225-6978, and 225-8196, or at the nearest police station. The police have said that all information will be treated with the strictest confidence. The general manager of the Demerara Harbour Bridge, Wayne Watson, has issued a warning to drivers who traverse the facility to stop causing confusion by breaching the lines. LaWanda McAllister has filed this report.
This came just after several persons took to social media to express frustration with the constant traffic congestion on the east bank of Demerara corridor. As such, Watson has advised that drivers be very considerate, knowing the traffic buildup they can cause. He said irrespective of what portfolio a person holds, he or she must be respectful of the road users.
The borrowers, the bulliers, irrespective of what name or what title jacket they carry, you have to show appreciation for the next individual. Right? That is the problem. Despite the job title, if everybody respect the other user, things can smoothly.
Nonetheless, he stated that even with the traffic buildup, there are systems in place to assist with the free flow of traffic, while pointing out that there are certain matters that are out of their control.
In terms of incidents on the bridge, people go down on the bridge, right? Depends upon the nature of the issue. For example, this morning was an AOLA, right? We have mechanism to get people off the bridge. But because of the AOLA, there's no way to hold the truck unless you get the air release. Sadly, the truck driver had no tools, right? So we have to go and get tools for him to actually release the air, then we get to pull the truck off. So had he had a spanner or any form of tools, we would have maintained our schedule this morning. So that is what caused the problem.
Only recently on an episode of Police in You, traffic officer attached to the Diamond Police Station, Inspector Maniram Jagnandan, spoke of drivers stopping on the East Bank corridors to pick up and drop off passengers or purchase items. He said this has to stop because it is causing holdups. He further begged drivers to ensure the free flow of traffic.
If someone stops at those stands to purchase something And with the eastbound traffic situation, the person don't have to stop 1 minute. You were surprised to see how many vehicles behind that same vehicle that stopped for just a half of a minute or a minute to purchase whatever they want to purchase. And we also have the bread stand at Ballottstown area, where a person will stop. Well, we have a system whereby in the afternoon time, especially when members of the public coming from work and they want to stop, we engage them and say, look, we don't have no problem with you guys if you want to stop and purchase anything, but please do so. Stop in the corner of the road so that the traffic can get to flow.
The traffic officer also alluded to the fact that traffic congestion can cost the life of someone who needs immediate medical attention. He said the closest medical facility on the East Bank is the Demerara Diagnostic Center, and there is usually traffic to get there. Lawanda McAllister for the Evening News.
Acting on information received, police conducted an intelligence-led operation at Enterprise Gardens on the east coast of Demerara, and it resulted in the discovery of over 6 kg of ganja in a motor vehicle. As a result, a male and female occupant who were in the Honda CR-V PRR 2824 have been arrested. Police have said that a search of the vehicle unearthed 4 bulky transparent wrapped parcels containing the cannabis. The 2 suspects were told of the offense committed, cautioned, arrested, and escorted to the Cove and John police station. A further search was conducted on their home, during which 1 black bag containing 2 transparent plastic wrapped parcels with other parts of the illegal plant were found in the bedroom. The parcels of cannabis were taken to the Cove and John police station, where they were weighed and amounted to 5,015 and 1,000 grams respectively. The duo remains in custody pending charges. The partly decomposed body of a Berbice resident was on Friday pulled from a canal on the east bank of Berbice. In this Andrew Carmichael report, you will hear that the now dead man had reportedly run away from home on Wednesday.
The partly decomposed body of 24-year-old Joshua Oliver Shuri of Lot 1304 Glasgow New Housing Scheme, Greater New Amsterdam, Region 6, was pulled from the canal after persons in the area were alerted. He was last seen alive on Wednesday. That is according to his sister, who lives at a different address in the said housing scheme.
Mommy just say you run out of the house and run full speed up the road. The street run out, but mommy can't run as fast as him. So mommy said that mommy walk out and she looked, she saw it. But she tell the next brother, which is Emmanuel, to go and look. Mommy went till the forest bridge, she saw it all over, but that was it.
Anybody reported seeing him after you ran out?
Well, after that, like night shot, mommy come by me. But this is all she tell me from yesterday. That was Wednesday night.
She refuted any report which suggested that her brother's running away had anything to do with any misunderstanding with family members.
He just smoke. Oh. He and the brother just smoke. Oh. What did they smoke? Mommy didn't even put the two. But like apparently smoke. And everybody here didn't take smoke. So as he finished smoking, he just ran. So apparently like it. But she could explain more. But then what she tell me, this is what she tell me.
According to Shuri, they had been searching for her missing brother since Wednesday. On Friday morning, the discovery was reportedly made by persons weeding in the area. An autopsy is expected to be performed on the remains in the new week. The now dead man leaves to mourn 10 siblings and his mother. Andrew Carmichael, The Evening News.
And now for a look at the bridge reports.
The Demerara Harbour Bridge is scheduled to be closed on Saturday, April 9th, 2022 at 23 hours for a period of 1.5 hours. Meanwhile, the Berbice River Bridge is scheduled to be closed on Saturday, April 9th, 2022 at 9 hours 5 for a period of 1.5 hours.
Funding for CPL and integrated efforts, says President Ali, and Naim Young credits CPL for his career growth. Details of these stories and more in the Sportscast sponsored by Macor, coming up on the other side of the break.
At John Lewis Styles, we carry only first quality men's and women's clothing, footwear, and accessories. As authorized dealers, Our items come directly from the manufacturing brands and are available in all sizes and colors. What we sell was never on display in another store. It's time you know the truth about what you buy. Come visit us on Waterloo Street. John Lewis Styles. Simply different.
Miners, welders, and contractors. Have broken parts caused you tremendous downtime? Do you need an extra heavy-duty, dependable welding machine that will get the toughest jobs done and can also double as a generator to power all of your tools? Well, your #1 industrial solutions provider Sylvie's has you covered. We currently have in stock the Hobart Champion Elite Arc Welder and Generator. This capable electric start generator produces up to 11,000 watts of AC power to run tools, work lights, or backup power during an outage. It can simultaneously deliver 150 amps weld output and 8,000 watts of generator power and can run up to 14 hours on one 12-gallon tank of gas. This portable generator handles mild steel, stainless steel, and cast iron with a maximum thickness of ½ inch in a single pass. So what are you waiting for? If you can't make it to our 31 High and Hatfield Streets Georgetown location, we can deliver. Give us a call on 227-6226 or WhatsApp us on 623-7755 or visit our website sylviesonline.com. Sylvie's Industrial Solution, proudly serving Guyana for over 4 decades.
Your child needs nutrients every day. Enfagrow has DHA and iron, which supports your child's mental development. Enfagrow has components which cow's milk does not contain. Support your toddler's growth and complement their diet with Enfagrow. Let's fuel the wonder.
This product is not intended to be a substitute for breast milk. Mental development depends on various factors such as stimulation and adequate nutrition. Commercial cow's milk does not contain DHA but contains calcium and other nutrients.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanups, or construction sites. It's simple. Step 1, just pick up the phone and give us a call. Step 2, we deliver the skip bin size of your choice. Step 3, load the skip with all of your junk. And finally, step 4, we take it all away. It's that simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there's no job that's too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1156.